Okay, we're just going to give it 1 minute. So start finding a comfortable space. Just checking my messages to see if someone's stuck, trying to get in. Okay, very well. So good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I'm going to invite you to start settling into a sitting position so we can start. Cool. And once you are in a sitting position, I invite you to close your eyes or to have them really soft for a moment. We're going to start by taking a few deep exhales. Allowing ourselves to exhale deeply, and as we exhale deeply, letting go of everything that came before. Allowing the past to stay in the past. So whatever happened before this moment now, it's already gone. So let's allow that. Whatever needs to happen or is going to happen after this session is still going to be there for you in the future. So as well, allow the future to stay in the future. Allowing the past to stay in the past, allowing the future to stay in the future. I invite you to give yourself the permission to be here, now, present, in your body. Allowing your breath to find a more natural rhythm. If possible, breathing through your mouth. And going in. And as we go in, noticing how does your inner landscape look like at this moment. Just noticing any feelings and sensations, trying not to label them, trying not to judge them. Just noticing the feelings and sensations in your body. There might be quite subtle feelings, or there might be some intense feelings, depending on what you brought into the space now. But it doesn't matter, it's not about judging. It's about just noticing. So noticing what is happening inside, noticing your breath as it goes in and out, allowing your breath to come in through your mouth or nose and mouth. So in and out through either both channels at the same time or just your mouth. The more that we allow the breath to come from the mouth down, it allows us to settle down and ground our energies a little bit more. Mm. We're just setting the foundation for the practice. We're going to bring our awareness to our throat, neck, and shoulders area. Just taking a moment here to notice. We're going to bring our shoulders all the way up, as far up as it's comfortable. Allow the hands to be on touching the legs or hanging in the air, whatever is comfortable. So just making sure that the shoulders go as high as possible, making sure that we are not holding our breath, we are not holding our belly. Bringing the shoulders back, so now they're going up and back. Noticing if this is a little bit hard on the back of your neck, just breathe into it. Bringing the shoulders all the way down and all the way forward. One more time, all the way up. Now that you know how big the movement can be, start making some circles with the shoulders, making sure that the movement is big. Tuck in your chin a little bit. So making big circles. Allowing the breath to flow in and out. Finding a good place to switch direction of the movement. All the time, breathe in and out. Bringing this movement to an end. Staying still, taking a moment to notice what is happening around your throat, neck, and shoulders area. Bringing your chin towards your chest. And then your chin all the way up, as far up as it's comfortable for you. When you reach the space up, make sure that your mouth is open, your jaw is relaxed. Bringing the chin down to your chest. And up, one more time. And down towards the chest. Now start making some circles with your head. And making sure that the circles are slow. And as you notice the circles and the movement, notice if there's any tightness. And if you find some tightness, just move back and forth through that space and then continue with the circle. Going slowly to notice more and also to make sure that we are taking care of our necks. That when we move it too fast, we might be doing something that is not good for our body. making sure that we're breathing in and out, and finding a good place to switch direction. The same on this side, going slowly. And if any part feels a little bit tight, just move back and forth through that space and then continue with the circle. And the next time that your chin is all the way down, finish the movement there. Whenever you finish it, come back to center. Just take a moment here in stillness to notice. Notice what is happening around your throat, neck, and shoulders area. Hopefully, there's some more flow happening. Noticing your breath flowing in and out, allowing it to come down to the belly. We're going to actually do an exercise using the breath now. And for this exercise, we're going to do something that it's not the normal thing. The normal thing with the breath is allowing the flow. This time we're going to hold it. So what we're going to do in a moment is we're going to breathe in and hold it. We're going to try and move the breath inside without exhaling from the belly to the chest, then down to the belly, then up to the chest, and down to the belly, up to the chest, as many times as possible. And once it's enough for you, just exhale. And we'll do that for a little bit. So if we are still going, just inhale again and do that. What this is doing is allowing that flow of energy and breath to actually move. So when you're ready, inhale and move the breath from the belly to the chest. Perhaps you'll need to use your abdominal area. And you can use your own speed. It can be really fast or it can be slow. So you can go like making sure that you're following what feels right for you. Whenever you're ready, as I said before, just exhale, take a moment to notice, and then inhale again. You might be able to notice as you do this where you have some blockages. There are parts that perhaps the breath is not moving as easily. So if you find that those are blockages, the more that we do this exercise, the more that we're going to be able to notice where the flow of energy and breath is not moving as smoothly. So just a little bit longer. And whenever you're ready, exhale. Just finish the movement. Take a moment just to notice and to allow your breath to find a natural rhythm again. Yeah. We're going to take this to standing. So in your own tempo, make your way up to standing. Yeah. So if your legs fell asleep or you need to just shake them or move them a little bit to make sure that they are okay. If they are okay, then just keep them here. Making sure as we are standing, always that we're standing tall and that our knees are relaxed. Yeah. We're going to start bringing our arms through the front, all the way up, making sure that we're reaching up. As we're reaching up, making sure that our belly is relaxed, our thighs are relaxed. So reaching up towards the sky. And at the same time, from the soles of the feet, reaching down to the earth. Breathing in and out. We're going to bend to the left. So it doesn't matter how far we go, it can be a little bit if your body allows you more. Whenever we reach our limit, we just reach out and keep on reaching out. Making sure that we're breathing in and out. Slowly coming up. Reaching up. And bending to the right. Again, it doesn't matter how far we go. Where we stop, we continue reaching out. And breathing in and out. Slowly coming up. Reaching up. And opening to the back, opening the chest, opening the armpits. Taking care of your neck, your head. So if your body doesn't like it, don't allow it to fall completely to the back. Making sure that the chest is open, the armpits are open. You're breathing in and out, feeling your fingertips and all the way towards your toes. Slowly coming up to the center, reaching up. And with the torso and the arms as one, we're going to go forward until we are parallel to the ground, or as parallel to the ground as we can, making sure that the top of the head is reaching forward, the hands are reaching forward, the bottom is reaching back, the pelvis is reaching back. So interlacing your fingers and putting even more in both directions. Lengthening your spine. Making sure that we're breathing in and out. Releasing the grip of the hands, allow them to travel all the way to the back, joining your bottom. The top of the head keeps on reaching forward. And slowly release the arms and slowly rolling up. Take a moment when you're standing just to feel what's happening. Yeah. We're going to open the legs a little bit wider apart. Yeah. We're going to bring the hands to our hips. We're going to make sure that we maintain our back straight throughout this movement. We're going to turn the right foot to the right. So now it's facing the right. We're going to turn our torso towards the right, keeping the left foot where it is. And we're going to bend the knee and going forward. And the idea here is that we maintain our face looking forward and that we play moving a little bit up and down, trying to find a place that is comfortable, but that also it has some energy. So we want to play between comfortableness and challenging. So just move up and down, especially if you have any issues with your knees, always making sure that you're taking care. When you find that place that feels a little bit powerful, just stay for a little bit there. If you found that place that is a little bit powerful, you might notice a little bit of a shakiness. Then slowly start coming up, turning towards the center, turn your feet towards the center. Just take a moment here in the center. And then we're going to do the same on the left. So turning your left foot to face towards the left, turning your torso towards the left, and going down, bending your knee. The same, finding that place that is comfortable but challenging. Just move up and down until you find that place. Whenever you find it, just stay there for a few seconds. And slowly come up. Return to center. So we're going to do this one more time to each side. Notice if you want to change something in terms of how wide open your legs are. Perhaps you would like to try with them a little bit more open or less open. So just do it slightly differently. So just do something differently. And once you're there, turn your leg, your right foot to the right, then your torso to the right, and then go up and down until you find that place. When you find that place, just stay there for a few seconds. And slowly coming up. Coming up towards the center for a moment. And then turn to your left. Turn the left foot to the left, turn your torso towards the left. And going up and down until you find that place. Making sure that you're breathing in and out. And slowly coming up to center. You can release the entire posture, so you can release your hands, bring your legs to a comfortable position. Take a moment just to notice. Notice what is happening in your legs, in your knees, your feet, your hands that have been grabbing your hips all along, your chest. Just take a moment to notice what is happening. Especially if you have any kind of issues with your knees, feel what is happening there. Not waiting for what is coming, just being in your body and feeling. Good. So we're going to bring now our hands to be just next to our shoulders, the elbows pointing down. And we're going to visualize or imagine or feel that there's someone that is pushing our hands and they are really, really strong. So just start feeling that someone is pushing your hands towards your back. And it's really strong, but very, very slowly you start pushing and you start actually being stronger than this other person. So very little by little you start gaining some space and your hands start going forward. So just feel how challenging that is. Making sure that we're breathing in and out. There will be a point where you reach completely to the front. You keep on pushing, even if physically you can't push anymore. You're still trying to keep that person back. And little by little now this person is starting to push stronger than you. So your hands are going to start coming back. So just feel how this person is pushing your hands and arms back. You're still pushing forward. You're still trying to push to your front, but they are being stronger now. Making sure that you're breathing in and out. Feel that tension in your hands, in your arms, your shoulders, and your neck. Making sure that you're breathing in and out. When you're all the way back, relax that tension. Allow your arms and hands to relax. Allow them to come down. Notice what is happening in your hands and arms, in your shoulders, your neck. Take a moment just to notice. If you are doing this, actually feeling that push, it can be quite an intense exercise. So just take a moment to notice. We're going to bring our legs together. We're going to bring the left hand on top of the right shoulder and the right hand on top of the left shoulder. Taking a moment here to make sure that our elbows are pointing down, that we are embracing our chest, protecting our heart. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. For a moment, just making sure that we are balanced here. And when you find that balance, going to start going forward and down. It's not about stretching, it's about making sure that when we are all the way down, that our head is hanging. So just make sure to move it a little bit so that your neck is not straining, allowing your hands to still be embracing your chest and your heart. Taking a few deep exhales here. This exercise is really helpful for loosening up our self-images. Just a few more seconds here. Bring your awareness to your feet and legs and start bringing yourself up. When you find yourself all the way up, open slightly to the back. So bend slightly back, opening the chest. Coming back to center. And slowly we're going to release the posture. So uncross your legs, uncross your arms. Yeah. Just taking a moment to feel what's happening. Feel your hands, your arms, feel your chest, your back, your legs. We're going to do the other side. So this time, the right hand on top of the left shoulder, and the left hand on top of the right shoulder. Take a moment here to notice how different this side is from the other side. One side usually feels weirder than the other. Making sure that the elbows are down, you're embracing your heart, allowing your left leg to cross over your right, finding balance there. And when you're ready, going forward and down. Making sure that your head is hanging, making sure that you're embracing still your chest. So move your head to make sure that your neck is not straining. Take a few deep exhales here. Loosening up the self-images. Slowly bring your awareness to your legs and your feet and slowly bring yourself up. When you reach all the way up, make sure to open a little bit to the back. And then coming back to center. And slowly releasing the entire posture and crossing your legs, crossing your arms. So just take a moment here to notice. What is happening inside? We're going to do one last standing movement. My favorite movement, flying. So we're going to open the arms through the sides, all the way up. Just before the hands touch each other, they stop, go slightly higher, then down, and up and down. Just like the wings of a bird, allowing your arms to go up and down. Making sure that both arms are evenly going up and going down. And slowly we're going to start introducing the quality of going slowly. So little by little, start going slowly, whatever that means to you. So perhaps close your eyes so you're not even looking at me. Start going slowly. We want to make sure that the movement is even, is slow, and it's also smooth. So little by little, with each time that you move, try to go even slower. So challenge yourself to go slowly, and as you move, making sure that you're feeling what is happening in and around your fingers, your hands, your arms, your shoulders. Using your breath all of the time. And as we move slowly, if you notice any part that feels a little bit heavier, or some part that the movement is not that smooth, or that you're going faster through or skipping it, those are blockages in our energy system. So the first thing with blockages is trying to find them. So when you notice any of those are blockages. So now that we know that they are there, we might be able to start releasing them. So what we do is we move slowly through it. We bring our awareness to them, we bring our breath into them, and it is as if we are massaging that blockage from within. It's the inner massage. So moving slowly allows us the time to notice. All of the blockages that we have are there because at whichever point that they were created, we didn't allow ourselves to feel and to process those experiences. So now, moving slowly, we notice much more than when we're moving faster. So feeling all of the feelings and sensations in and around your shoulders, your hands, your arms, your fingers, and also your legs and your feet, your torso. The energy is moving all throughout your body. If you have been doing this exercise for some weeks or months, feel free to bring the arms into a different place. Perhaps a little bit more forward going up or a little bit more back going up and down. It's always about experimenting and about finding where those blockages are. We might find that we notice a blockage in a part of the body only when we move it through a certain part of the space around us. We might notice that we only notice a blockage when we are upside down or when we are laying down and not when we are standing. Always playing, experimenting, and noticing. As my teacher used to tell me, all of our potential as human beings is stuck in our blockages. So I want to fall in love with finding my blockages and releasing them. I am striving for my full potential as a human being. And this is one of the ways of doing that. So knowing that we are not going up, we are not going down. That's not the aim of the exercise. Each part of the movement is the most important part. And allowing yourself to be fully immersed in it, not waiting for it to finish. I'm here to let you know when that's the case. So just allow yourself to be fully immersed in the feelings, using your breath as your best friend. Breathing in and out and feeling your feelings. Having complete equanimity for all the feelings. They are not good, they are not bad. They are just feelings, just energy moving, and that's what you're experiencing. And the next time that your hands and arms are all the way down, just keep them there. So if you're on your way up, keep on going up. If you're on your way down, keep on going down. If you have your arms all the way down, just finish the movement there. Wherever you are in the movement or stillness, you do the same. You go in and you feel. So making sure that you're feeling and breathing. And without losing touch of your experience, bringing yourself to a sitting position. Bringing yourself to sitting, trying to stay connected and not losing touch. Just feeling when you find yourself sitting, making sure that your spine is tall, but that you're not straining. Allowing your chest to be a little bit open. Your chin tucked in, your mouth slightly open so that you can allow the breath to flow in and out. Your eyes either closed or very soft, very gently open if they are open. Really compassionate eyes. So allowing that posture to enable more the flow of energy so you can feel. So allowing the breath to flow easily in and out. Allowing the breath to go as deep down as possible. Allowing the breath to become softer. Allowing a sense of relaxation to start permeating all through your body. After all of the movements and postures that we did, they were all building up to this moment, allowing the energy pathways to be open so we can sit and feel that openness, feel that space, feel that energy. Bringing your awareness to your heart area, to your heart space. Allow your mind to come into your body, into your heart. The heart is always present, so show your mind through your heart what it's like to be present in this moment, here, now. Show it how to feel, how to experience differently. Start allowing yourself to feel those feelings in your heart and to start expanding that, expanding it as much as possible, expanding those feelings through your body and even beyond your body. Expand with the sounds of the singing bowl, with the frequency, the vibrations. Now bring all of that you have been expanding, all of that back into your heart space once again. Everything that you have expanded back into your heart space. Allow your heart to be filled with that energy, that light. Mix that with a sense of gratitude and appreciation, with a feeling of love. Allowing that love and gratitude to permeate all through your body from your heart. We're going to bring this session to a closure with a closing gesture. So if you want to follow me, we open the arms all the way up, interlocking the fingers, touching the forehead in a gesture of sealing the practice so we can take it with us. Then we open and switch the lock, touching the forehead again, dedicating the merit of this practice. It can be done to a person, a group of people, a situation, or all sentient beings. And then we open the arms in a grand gesture of giving and receiving and the balance between the two of them. And then we gather the hands together in front of the heart. We bow in a gesture of appreciation and respect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone for being part of this session. If you feel like staying sitting down for a little bit longer, feel free to do that. If you need to move on to something else during the day, make sure that you take this experience with you as long as you can. And if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to share, I'm going to turn to the computer and feel free to share that with me. But if you're on your way, have a wonderful day.